Alright everyone, here we are in week 6 of the UPenn Summer League of Legends. I don't know why I made Spotify bigger instead of the game. I am Neil, huge Noodle Brain Zhang, and I'm here joined by my lovely roommates, Chris Ludicrous Lou and David the Shields. They will be my color and on-the-field commentators tonight. We are here today for a game between Dong Squad and Pentakill. Currently, Pentakill is second place in the league, losing only 2 games. And Dong Squad, I think, has beaten only Aquatic Super Squirrel. Currently, both teams have 1 sub. We have, I think Jay Woot is probably a sub for Pentakill, and Kaizen Windsor is definitely Gone Girl is definitely a sub for Dong Squad. And so these teams right now, just based on their records, you would expect this is probably going to be a pretty easy win for Pentakill, but you never know. Dong Squad has some new blood here, some new players, and hopefully they have figured out some of their old stuff. They haven't had Alan also in the last couple games. So here we have Chris. Say hello, Chris.
Hello, everybody.
Chris will be joining me for some color commentary here. And so hopefully we will be starting this game very soon. All the players are in. They should be starting very momentarily. So Chris, how do you feel tonight?
I feel great, especially about this upcoming match, and I'd love to see the impact Gone Girl can have off the bench for this team.
Absolutely, that's going to be very interesting to see. He has subbed in for 1 other game so far. He played Annie mid and was effective early, but could not ultimately carry his team mid as Annie. Pangerino is another player to look out as the bot lane AD carry for Pentakill. He's been doing very well on Sivir, and he's been practicing a lot of Tristana, so it'll be interesting to see who they pick. Priority bans, I think, for Team Pentakill against Dong Squad are somewhat unclear, to be honest. JJ Brosengil has not been around that much. He's the AD carry, one of the primary damage dealers for Dong Squad. He has not been here for, I think, at least many games in the past. He's now Diamond 5, actually, a very high rank. Last season, I don't know if he peaked at Diamond or below Diamond, but it'll definitely be interesting to see this bot lane. The lanes are expected to be JJ Brosengil and Kaizen Windsor versus Pangerino and I guess Jay Woot. Jay Woot is probably the support. Or maybe Swords and Nyx could also support. It's going to be very unclear here what the roles are. And so Michael said he's lagging. He wants to wait a little bit. We start the moment we lose bans. We're losing a rank since Wesley can't play. Excuses coming out early. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. Players making excuses for themselves early, but I think this should be a good game anyway, because of the fact that there's so many substitutes in this game. It's going to be a very high-octane game. And so hopefully we will be starting very soon. Let me open the stream. Oh, let me rename the stream real quick. Sorry about that if you guys are watching right now. Also, players, can we please not curse in chat? We're trying to be professional here. We are sponsored by Riot. Let's be careful here. Let me rename the stream real quick. So, week 6 now. This is Dong Squad versus Pentakill. And so hopefully we get started soon. I just spilled a lot of liquid on my desk, and I will not let it affect my commentary. Dang it. Actually, here we have David Shields with a field report on how much liquid it is spilled.
There's a big puddle of alcoholic liquid on the field right now. Shouldn't affect the game too much, but we'll see how it affects the commentary. Back to you, big noodle brain.
Oh, absolutely, Shields. Oh, and now here we are with Chris.
Oh, and yes, we have a lot of liquid, but I think the players will not be affected today, as it will be a great, clear day out on the battlefield.
Oh, absolutely. We are still waiting for our game to get started here. All the players are in there waiting for a player to lower his ping. Hopefully his roommates will stop downloading whatever they're downloading. And, yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, absolutely, Chris. What's your question?
Would you say he is downloading maybe some sexually explicit material?
I would not question that, and I will leave that up to the imagination of the audience.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. Now, let me just tell everyone that the Sam Adams Summer Ale is a great beer. It's delicious, and it's exactly what hits the spot on a nice hot day, especially with this recent heat wave we've been having.
Especially if you haven't bought it. Big noodle brain.
Oh, of course. Chris, your glasses are fogging up from the heat.
Absolutely. It's quite hot outside, but we're glad it's cool indoors.
Absolutely. That's why we're here playing video games late on a Wednesday night, or Tuesday night. And so, players say they are ready. We ready when you are ready, as they say. And so here we go. We are hopefully jumping in the game. We are ready, and here we go. The game is probably going to start. We have 2 viewers right now. I should probably post that this game is even starting. I don't think people know. So here we go in the pick and ban phase. Let me post this on Facebook real quick. That's fine. And post it. And Yu Wang wants to be called right now. He is actually on the Frisbee team, along with all the people that I am co-commentating with right now. I will add him to the call. So here we are in ban phase. We have Alan banning Sivir. Sivir is a very comfortable champion for Pangerino. It's been one of his comfort picks, very strong. Caitlyn banned against JJ Brosengil. He's most played AD carry as well. A lot of AD carry bans, which has actually been very common in UPSL, though rare in any other sort of competitive scene. That's all the champions. And so, blue team taking their time here with their next ban. You, why did you want me to call you?
Yep. You.
Hello?
Streaming this?
I am streaming this. Yeah, this is on stream. Zyra banned, probably targeting against In Your Dreams. It's her most played mid. And Rek'Sai banned against Depp. Depp is a jungle main, and he'll play a target ban against him. Rek'Sai, very strong early game champion.
Pretty hand.
Yeah. You, why am I on Skype with you? You're in the game. This seems like it should be allowed. Oh wait, are you not in the game anymore? Oh wait, are you just commentating with me?
Right?
Oh, okay. That's actually a lot better. So, wait, let me raise your Skype volume a little bit. And let me turn down Spotify here. Okay, here we are. Okay. You will be the guy play-by-play with me, and you guys, I'll call you guys when needed. Of course. So
Who are you with?
I'm here with Jag and Shields.
We're about to get Jag and Shields commentary.
They tell you to have more than 2 cans. But here we go. So Alistar first pick for Asian Sexy. That's going to be a support pick, most likely. Very strong support right now. Tons of CC. Alistar is very strong in UPS or in LCS. And we have Nidalee and Ezreal locked in for purple team, which is Ezreal, known as a probably overpowered mid lane right now. So much damage, so safe. Runeglave's going to get nerfed next patch, that like literally just because of this champion. And Nidalee also so strong because of the new Runeglaive.
Yeah, blue team's gonna have like a nice Kaizen Windsor mid and Swords and Nyx support.
Yeah. Yeah. And so JJ Brosengil hovering over Ashe. Ashe has not been seen that recently, I don't think, right? In competitive?
No.
Yeah. She had a big streak when she was first released, where everyone played her, and then she was pretty much immediately relegated to like a second-tier pick. Why is that actually? Do you know you?
I don't know. I think it's mostly due to her mobility, and I don't know. I don't really I feel like AD carry right now is just such a weird and a weak role. Like her ult is always gonna be good, of course, but other than that, like unless she has someone peeling, like if they pick a team that just decides to go on her, there's nothing she can do. Like think about it, again versus a Nidalee and an Ezreal and a Morgana, all who are just gonna constantly be chucking Qs. Like what are you gonna do as Ashe, right?
I mean, I guess like you can stun one of them, but it's not going to be enough unless you have a really heavy engaged combo. They actually do with Alistar and Lux. If you get an Ashe arrow into Lux like combo, that's instantly at least one dead character.
Yeah, and it's also really easy to set up for nice Alistar QW combos if you get a good Ashe catch. So, so it looks like purple team is going for like a very pokey / disengaged, whittle them down combo, whereas blue is going for like an all-in face based off of picks so far.
Yeah. And just in the history of UPSL, pick comps are generally weaker than just team fight comps. People are not as coordinated in UPSL in general, and so I think generally just big team fight comps are generally the ones that excel, right?
Yes. Oh, are we having the Jax jungle?
Ooh, with the Devourer. One sec, I am adjusting my sound settings right now. You say something?
Hello, hello.
Okay, so here we are. Shaco being hovered over, probably not going to be picked. So we have Tristana and Morgana bot lane. That's a very safe bot lane with a lot of I don't know about a lot of kill potential, but definitely some, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just do not like Tristana as a champion, like
Really,
at
she
all.
seems pretty strong right now. She's picked a lot. Swords and Nyx not locking in a champion at all. Or did you do that on your screen?
No, he picked Jarvan.
Oh, okay. So I think my client's bugged a little bit. So what was locked in for Depp and? So
Depp picked Maokai, so it's gonna be a Maokai top and Jarvan's jungle most likely.
Oh, Jarvan jungle for Depp, of course. This is a huge engage comp for blue team. This is like you got Jarvan, you have Maokai, you have Ash Arrow, you have the Alistar follow up, you have the Lux follow up. That's a huge engage comp for blue team. Very straightforward.
Yeah, if and especially since they do have that Ashe ult, it's gonna be really easy for them to, you know, as long as he doesn't miss his ults, it's gonna be really easy to like pick one and just like start the fight immediately.
Yeah, absolutely, and then pick out the fights they want. So Richie hovering over Gnar. I don't know if is that one of his more played champions. I don't know Richie's champion pool as well.
Yeah,
he has Echo
I'm not
and
sure, but
Trind.
I know that Gnar
Locked in.
reasoned like very well against Maokai.
Yeah, Gnar typically does pretty well against most melee champions.
Yeah, like the thing is, like if Maokai gets behind, he's just gonna get fucked. But at the same time, if Maokai gets ahead, he can actually sustain enough to the point where like
Gnar can't do anything.
Yeah, he can just sit on Gnar's damage.
And so we have Kaizen Windsor with the Lux mid. I think he's subbed at one other game and maybe played this exact champion, Lux mid, with Ignite no less, which is very interesting considering that most Luxes take a defensive summoner due to her lack of mobility.
Yeah. Oh, lack of mobility and the fact that like theoretically, as Lux, you shouldn't be getting in range to, like,
or Ignite, exactly. All your abilities are
Anyway.
much longer range than Ignite itself. You'd have to usually you have to flash in or really get up and personal to get Ignite on. And so Jay, looks like that is in your have in your dreams and Jaywoot traded on your screen.
I mean, I assume In Your Dreams is going Morgana support.
Yeah. So this is very interesting because In Your Dreams has played mid every game for Pentakill so far. Jaywoot is actually a substitute, and they're allowing him to go mid, which is
Yeah, Jaywoot does have the smite, so
yeah, it looks like they're probably that way. Last Panda, I've never seen his in Italy, but he's a very aggressive jungler in general. Definitely one to put the team on his back if at all possible.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I know Last Panda really likes to play the warrior junglers and build straight Hydra, so I don't really know how. I mean, Nidalee, it's. I feel like if he's played it, then he'll do well. If he hasn't, then whatever. Like, I think Jarvan right now is actually one of the weaker junglers just because, you know, Cinderhulk's so strong, Runeglaive is so strong, Devourer is so strong, and, like, Jarvan... I feel like Warrior does need a buff right now, and I feel like Jarvan just doesn't really do enough to justify the pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's really seems like right now that Devourer and Runeglaive just seem like the new popular things. They're both just recently buffed. Cinderhulk has been nerfed a lot, Warrior has been nerfed a lot, and so it just seems like they're not the most attractive options. So Warrior and Cinderhulk junglers just seem a little bit more boring than other junglers right now. And that might be why they're not played as much, but I totally agree that Warrior has been the one that's been nerfed the most, and just like, there's not really any...
Nothing to, I mean, there's like nothing to redeem it. And like if you
Yeah.
think about Runeglaive, like Ezreal got nerfed, Runeglaive got nerfed, but like Ezreal mid still does ridiculous amounts of damage.
And Runeglaive is getting reworked just because of Ezreal mid.
Really.
Like, yeah, on the PvE it doesn't do AoE anymore to anything but monsters. It like doesn't convert your damage to magic damage anymore. Like, it's very different now. Now it's just kind of a crappy Lichbane on PvE, I think, right now.
The thing about Runeglaive is that like unlike Devourer or anything like Devourer, like you need to ramp up, right? Runeglaive, the moment you get it, you get such a huge damage spike that it just makes like any situation with it just so much scarier.
Yeah, totally. Ezreal mid is such... Ugh, man, I'm so torn on it because I feel like it's so strong competitive, and I understand that, and it's so strong in, like, normals, but I feel like every AP Ezreal I've seen mid in ranked is almost always terrible. But they always do so much damage still, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
but,
such
like, the
weak
thing
laning.
about Ezreal,
Oh,
like,
Kaiser
mid
Wizard switched
is...
to barrier also. We have to notice that.
Not true. The thing about Ezreal mid is that, like even like Ezreal mid, I feel like is one of the best champions to come back from behind, just because he does ridiculous amounts of damage. So if they're losing, he can always just sit back and throw his QW and still chunk like 70% of anyone's health. So,
Yeah.
like from my experience playing Ezreal mid, like you're pretty weak until the moment you finish a Rune Glaive,
And then
once
suddenly
you
it's
get
the
your Rune Glaive,
hugest, it's the biggest power spike in the game by far.
yeah, for sure.
I think like you're useless beforehand, and as soon as you get it, it is just like suddenly you do godlike damage.
Godlike.
Absolutely, and it is so frustrating sometimes to go up on an Ezreal mid and then have him just like his W still do like 30% of your health for no reason. But here, look at the lane matchups here. We have Trist Morgana versus Alistar Ashe. I think before 6, Tristana Morgana definitely has the advantage, but then afterwards I think it's kind of questionable. It'll be up to Morgana to have these clutch spell shields. But
yeah.
Shields?
It's the lane's definitely going to depend on how well the supports are playing. Like if Morgana's doesn't land her Qs, and like they're gonna get bopped, because like one of the reasons why Ashe was so strong and was played so much, and like is that she has that huge 650 range slow auto attack that slows on every hit. So if Alistar can like consistently knock her QWs, they should be able to
At
win
least
these
break the
trades,
shield.
especially when Tristana's range is still like 500 something at level 1.
yeah, absolutely. And so looking at the masteries, we have In Your Dreams actually has that level 5 Morgana mastery, that very impressive level 5 mastery. I don't have that on any champion.
You
Very-
don't play enough.
Well, I play enough. I just play. I get bored of champions too fast. Like I can't play that many games of one champion in a row. And we got the firefighter Tristana with the level 4. We got the Last Panda with level 4 mastery on Nidalee, which is pretty impressive. And only only one mastery on team Dong Squad with Alistar with the level 4 mastery.
This might be why Red Team is favored to win here. Less mastery of the game, less impressive.
Absolutely, Chris.
No, it definitely makes sense.
Hopefully Richie connects soon. We don't want the classic UPSL pause to start. Looking at skins, we have 3 skins with 1 free skin on Team Dong Squad, and we have at least 3 skins on Team Pentakill with, just 3, but Firefighter Tristana needs to be a legendary. Let it be known. Wait, did I mess up the team sides? Dong Squad is blue team, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't think I messed it up on stream. Okay, so Gnar versus Maokai. We got Ezreal mid versus Lux. We got the junglers Jarvan and Nidalee, and here we go. Everything's lined up. The game's starting. I don't know why it says 15 minutes on my screen. That is hopefully very wrong. They have not been playing for 15 minutes so far. And we're back. And we're back at 0. Here we go. So level 1 so far in UPSL have been mostly pretty passive. There's only been a couple invades actually in all of UPSL this season, in over 5 weeks of full play.
I think invades are just like, people just don't do it anymore, because like most of the time like it's not even worth it. Like if you get the invade, if you take their take one of their minions or buffs or whatever, like your laners are gonna lose so much experience from that and lose so much lane advantage from that like it's honestly not worth it. The only invades you really see anymore are either gimmicky picks or the jungler going in after they get like a quick level 2.
Yeah, so it's very interesting you say that, because last year's UPSL was known for almost every team invading. Every team would just go in aggressive level 1. And what do you think has changed to like cause this kind of change? So red team has a ward in there. Pentarino giving that away by auto-attacking. Ash will throw a volley in there, but it's not going to really do anything here.
I think that's definitely due to the big jungle change in the new season. I guess I don't know. Like it just like the way that people play, especially like you notice in ranked a lot, because there was a time where like
wait, here's an invade by blue team. Last Panda's kind of far in there. No CC coming out. Oh, there's a snare. Big damage coming down. He's forced to flash. Morgana comes down. Lux comes in for the auto attack. Ash comes in and that's first blood.
All I have to say is, blue team breaking ranks. They're in the lead.
Absolutely. That's kind of careless by Last Panda there. I don't know why he was in so far. He was literally in their jungle alone against 5 people.
Yeah. At this point, what like Deep should be doing is he should start the red buff and then just immediately go to blue. Like Last Panda burn his flash.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, that's almost like, well, the thing is that Nidalee now is that because she has that level 1 Cougar form, it's not necessarily a guaranteed kill again. Nidalee's there coming late. Tristana actually tanking Grom, taking a lot of damage for the Nidalee here. That's a huge lane disadvantage for the Tristana because of the Nidalee's careless play.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, at the same time, Nidalee was forced to start late because she died and did not get in time. So, like, I feel like if Jarvan just, like, went straight to red and went straight to her buff, like...
Yeah, definitely could at least apply a lot of pressure and force her back.
Yeah. Especially, like, look how low she's already getting, and it's only half health.
Yeah, if Jarvan had been here right now, that would probably be a kill, almost for sure. Because Jarvan still has flash, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he has 200 health, so...
Yeah, that was an easy EQ, like, flash auto. Ooh, going for the
So,
crab
especially
second.
Considering the fact that Jarvan does have, like, I think Jarvan does have the highest level 2 burst in the game, like immediate burst.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, he's got to be aggressive here, especially if you have a successful, like, kill on the jungler earlier. You got to be looking for to press this advantage. I think that's a big thing in UPSL that hasn't happened, is that people will take advantages early, but then not know how to, like, take advantage of them.
For sure.
And so Nidalee actually went to the red buff. Nidalee did the counter, like, checked if Jarvan was still there. And so
so
Last Panda's
bold.
still playing aggressive, despite the fact he's down summoner, he's down a kill. Like, he's an aggressive player. That's all there is to be said.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how much the blue team is going to be able to capitalize off of this advantage, though. Especially since, like Deep, I feel like is someone who primarily counter ganks and usually isn't one of those people to set up, like, the nice gank. So
if you're playing Jarvan, though, you got to be, like, an aggressive player, right? I mean, there's a lot of trading going on top right now. Meganar has been hit, and Asian Sexy is doing a little bit of trading. He has a lot of sustain here with the Flask and Cloth Armor, actually, over the Gnar, so he'll hopefully have a lane advantage here. But he does not have teleport. He actually teleported back to lane while Gnar did not. So it'll be interesting to see how this lane goes.
Yeah, bot side also had a little bit of a fight, and a good
first pause of
Morgana
UPSL.
Q got JG Bros to half health, but he does have, like, what, 2-3? He had a third health pot coming into lane, so...
And a longsword.
Can we go down to the field to figure out what team paused this?
Alright, down the field here. It was an aggressive start to the game. We don't rarely see that much aggression early on by the blue team. We'll see how much it pays off for them, but I'm not sure if it's going to give them that much of an advantage, but it's an early aggression that might bode well for the blue team here. Back to you, Noodle Brain.
Absolutely. Blue team has only 300 gold advantage, which is actually kind of low for getting first blood with a lot of assists. Typically you get, like, around, like, 400 to 500 at least. And so it just indicates that, like, an early... Oh, Richie leaves the game. Hopefully he'll be back. But it definitely indicates that red team is definitely up on farm already, losing like a couple hundred gold advantage this early after first blood.
Yeah, I think that's primarily due to what's it called? Maokai and Gnar. Especially since Maokai, 4 of his 14 minions right now are from the Wraith. Just that, like, it's pretty hard to get up there and farm when you have, like, this little thing constantly just autoing you.
Oh, did he do a camp before he started?
Yeah, he started Wraith. That's how he afforded the cloth armor when he was teleporting.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking mid, we have Ezreal with 3 or just 2 pots, Lux with 2 pots. Standard mid starts. I'm surprised that Lux didn't get an extra pot from that assist.
He probably didn't go back.
Yeah, I guess did not do much damage. And so 80 carries are exactly even on farm. Mid's a little bit skewed in Ezreal, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Gnar's a little bit skewed in favor of him, but Maokai started a camp, and also you'd expect Gnar to probably... I would expect Gnar to win this lane, to be honest. Unless mine is jungle help. Of course. And so what are we waiting for right now in this pause?
I think Richie.
Dang it, Richie. We'll move the chat up for you guys. You talk about items or something.
Yes. The items are very standard right now. Not a huge fan of Blue Smite, but that's just personal. I think either purple or red are usually, like, better. Yeah. Other than that, like, everything is, like, very standard, so I don't know what you want me to say. Yes. I think Neil is
yes,
right
indeed.
back.
And I don't know. There's not much else to talk about here. This is still early in the game with this pause. Like, nothing has really happened. This first blood has been exciting, but we really have no idea which direction this game is going to go. That first blood went to Ash, which is definitely good for blue team. You definitely want JJ Brosenjill. He's a very strong AD carry. He's been proven himself last season as one of the most consistent. Did his team win UPSL?
No, Team Sub won UPSL.
Oh, that's right. I gave them too many OP subs. And so,
That's
here we are, unpaused. Nidalee doing the second crab, actually, doing both crabs.
And we're back!
Absolutely. And Jarvan, has he not gone back yet? This is kind of dangerous. Nidalee, I think, has the outdueling potential here. Jarvan doesn't have flag up. There's the flag. He actually flag and drags out. Nidalee hits the spear. She's going to go back into Cougar here. And there's the... oh my god, the wasted flash. Last Panda picks up the kill right back. Gets Jarvan's double buffs. Very sad. Kaiser Wizards is in a bad position now. Big fight going into the jungle. Oh my god, Ezreal landing a bunch of Qs. Early damage is good. And that's very unfortunate for Depp there. Kind of... I don't know. He flashed so late, he was not very decisive about his escape, you know? And he did go back, right? Yeah, he went back before his shop there, or after he got the kill, so I'm surprised he didn't go in on the Nidalee there. If he had any coordination, the Maokai and the Lux were definitely in better position, but there was very little communication going on.
The thing with 1v1s against Nidalee's is that, like almost like her damage at, like, almost... I don't know, maybe completely doubles just from getting the mark on you.
Yeah, as soon as you hit a spear or a trap, you're dead. That's just a thing early game for Nidalee. You just have to know that.
Yeah.
And as soon as he got marked early, like, he should have known that he either had to commit or get out, and he didn't do either.
Yeah, exactly. I think, you know, Jarvan is definitely one of the best 1v1ers, and if he just EQ'd in,
exactly.
like when he had the chance, he might have been, not really sure because she does have the heal, but I think he did have pots too, and she didn't, which is also like a...
Well, I think the main thing was that he didn't... Oh, he's coming for a gank bot here, but he didn't have E up. He actually used it late on the blue buff, and didn't have the flag and drag, so spell shield from In Your Dreams. Nice spell shield. Didn't get knocked out by Elstar, but yeah, so he didn't have the escape ready. He didn't have the flag ready, so I think that immediately, in my head, sends a signal to, I gotta get out of here. I don't have my combo up. She has everything up. I have to get out of here. But he chose to kind of stay until his flag was back up. Ooh, double knock up here from Swords and Nyx. Volley comes down, but JJ Brosenjill does not want to fight here. I think that was a very good WQ combo from Swords and Nyx there. Ult onto Maokai here from Richie. 5555. Doing a little bit of damage to the Maokai. Taking a lot in return also. That's a pretty even trade here. But looking at summoners...
Nidalee's coming down bot.
Oh, Nidalee coming bot. Hits the spear onto JJ Brosenjill, and the heal comes out. Nice knock away from Swords and Nyx. Nice knock up. Also, the Tristana bomb hits, and then Morgana gets the kill. Teleport, though. Oh, teleport cancel. Teleport cancel for the Maokai.
He has like 200 health. So.
That was a really nice headbutt from Swords and Nyx to prevent the Nidalee damage there, but unfortunately...
It wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I honestly think that Ash probably should have, you know, did a little more when Swords and Nyx did get the really good WQ combo.
Absolutely, that was on both characters. Like, he definitely could have walked forward, volleyed, auto attacked at least once or twice. Instead, he just chose to farm, which ultimately ended up with him being too overcommitted after that. Like, overthinking here. Last Panda ganking mid on Kaiser Windsor. Has a shield, probably not gonna be able to do anything. Lands the snare, lands the slow. Here comes Depp. He doesn't have flash. I don't think he's gonna be able to get in range of this Nidalee. Ooh, Spirit lands.
I think he could have killed him if he procced the passive twice and hit her with the ult.
Yeah, I think that's also very possible. Kaiser Windsor not really known for his mid play, mostly known for his support play, to be honest. But now we're looking at it. The gold difference has swung from a little bit of trading going down mid, but not gonna do anything. Gold difference has swung from 500 in favor of blue team to 1.2k in favor of red team already.
Yeah, like the thing about Jarvan is that, like, the reason why Jarvan isn't really good right now is that, like, if you're behind, like, the only thing that you can do is, like,
you have one knock up and, like, you trap yourself and kill yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's really, you don't have the opportunity to, like, you know, make it back.
Absolutely. And the other thing is that people have kind of figured out Jarvan at this point. He's a very binary kind of champion. He has one ability that his flag, when it goes up, you know he's coming in. And a lot of people have adapted to this to either knock him away with Thresh, or, like, you have Morgana to, like, spell shield the person. He's kind of been, like, a solved champion, which is why he's not nearly as popular anymore. Except for mid, which what's his name? Keen has been playing, correct?
I don't know. I don't even know who Keen is, dude.
Keen is a gravity mid laner. Come on, dude. I don't watch any streams, but I still know that. I at least go on Reddit.
Yo, I have no respect.
God damn it. Sorry, I can't curse. God dang it. And so,
Can I just say, Mr. Yu Wang, aka Gone Girl in UPSL, does indeed, in fact, have very little respect.
would you agree with that, you?
At all.
Wait, I'm actually surprised. I don't watch like LCS at all. I have never watched the stream, but I at least look at the Reddit threads to see what's popular within LCS.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
That's why we always lose when we do it, dude. Let's look at the goal difference now. 2K in favor of Pentakill. This is concentrated. So looking at the lane matchups, Gnar is 700 up on Maokai. Nidalee's up almost 1,000 on Jarvan. And mid is
30, 35 CS. Gnar going for the last the brutalizer first too, which is
very
sort
bizarre.
Of weird.
Did he forget that it doesn't build into Black Cleaver anymore?
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's phased.
It doesn't. Yeah, like what does brutalizer builds into? Only warrior jungle enchantment and
Yomus.
Yeah, and Yomus. That's very bizarre.
I mean, the thing is, like, brutalizer is still a good item because you get armor penetration for so cheap. It's just that, like, nowadays, especially, like, all the Gnar people, they're all rushing Black Cleaver just because of how good.
Well, Black Cleaver or Frozen Mallet, depending on the matchup, I think, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice Morgana snare from In Your Dreams onto Source and Nyx. Not going to do too much damage, though. I actually need to go to the bathroom real quick, so I'm going to pass this over to David Shields. You.
All right, David. Please give me your insight.
Alright, here I am down in the field. Alright. Well, we're facing a 2-1 situation Red, and Red's also leading in gold here. Alright, well, we got Neil in the bathroom. Currently looking at the last Panda is fighting against Kaizen Warrior. Oh, he flashed into the fight. There's a big fight going on between Last Panda and Kaizen Warrior. Okay, alright. Last Panda kills the Kaizen Warrior.
Yeah.
And that's a big one for Red there. That opens it up early. We're gonna send you over to my color commentator, Chris.
With all of this excitement, we'd like to say that Jaywood had a great move there, gaining a kill for Red Team, but then, respectively, he was slain. Now we have Red Team up 4-2 in the score, and they are also up almost, basically 1,500 gold. That's definitely something to keep your eye on as we move along. Back to our sideline commentator, DGS Shields. Okay, so before Neil comes back, Neil will bring attention to what's going on in the bottom in the sort of skills sort area, whatever that is.
Teleport.
But we have a big fight going on here between. It looks like a 2 versus 1 right now for Red versus Blue. All right, one of the Red is retreating, and it looks like the fight is broken up. But we're flashing over to another fight here where we've got some I don't know what they're called, but however they're called. No, what are they called, Neil?
Well, what are you asking?
What those they've got those those minions, yeah, those minions going on who have the health. They were fighting some more. Alright, we have a big fight here going on, so I'm gonna pass back over to Neil, who actually knows what's talking about. Okay, sorry. Okay, so here we're back. Okay, so here's a teleport coming down from Gnar here. Richie's coming down, bind on Swords Next. He's really low right now. He's got the explosive shot on him. I don't think it's going to kill him there. Dragon Control goes to Red Team here. I wonder if they're going to try to go back in here. I think that it's probably going to give him... Deb might just go for Steel. There's a laser down the middle end. Oh, the Steel does not go off. There's a kill, though, onto the Nidalee right away. Deb flashes out. He's still alive, actually. Oh, there's the Ezreal ult! Oh.
Dude has 2 kills.
Oof. And so there we go. Ezreal now with 2 kills. What do you think about that fight?
It was very, very messy.
Very awkward on both sides.
Like Blue did a good job of disengaging, but I don't think they should have tried to force the Dragon Steal. I mean,
Yeah,
1-1, I guess. But
Well,
like,
1-for-1 with Dragon is definitely not good for the team that loses Dragon. And JJ Brosengil forced to flash out from the Ezreal damage. There's Agent Sexton coming in onto the Ezreal here. Bind does not land. He's taking a lot of damage, and they're forced to back out. For some reason, there's the very late arrow here onto Jaywood. Who's going to go in here? Maokai doesn't have any abilities up. He's snared. Actually, there's a lot of damage, but no one's able to... Oh, wait. What did Gnar use to kill... Wait, what? How did Maokai kill the Gnar?
it was a sapling. A sapling blew up.
Oh, really? Okay, so the Lux landing the clutch binding, allowing the sapling to commit suicide onto the Gnar for the kill. Oh, and last Panda, I don't know what he was attempting there. He didn't land anything. More spears coming down. Kaiser Windsor tries to juke into it, but is unable to.
Yeah, I think like at this point, like Deep, especially compared to last Panda, he's just so behind that he's like really not able to do anything like at this point. He's down 2 levels, and if you look at his items, he has Mobies and unfinished
jungle item
smite and a null magic. Nidalee already has her
Runeglaive and Catalyst.
So she's already doing a lot of damage just by having that item.
Just by having Runeglaive, she does infinitely more damage than Jarvan with Warrior. That if Jarvan even had Warrior, it would be not even. It would be up to Depp at that point to make huge plays with his EQ. But yeah, this is definitely not a good situation for Blue. They're down 3.5k at only 14 minutes.
I think definitely at this point, the Moby Boots rush was probably not the right decision.
If you're gonna go Moby, you have to be ganking constantly. You have to make your ganks work.
Yeah.
And so far, he's really been pretty ineffective, to be honest.
Yeah. People who rush Moby Boots are typically ones who either secure like a kill early or just always be in the lanes, and like the fact that
or they're Korean.
Exactly.
Koreans always go Mobies. Oh, here he is though, gank on top on the Gnar. Gnar is almost going to Mega Gnar though. I don't know if they've calculated this in. There's the ult. He ults him into Jarvan's own wall. Wait a minute. He's still going on Depp here. He flashes, hits the Q, and gets the kill. I don't know. Does Malka have the damage here? There's a stun. Oh, there it is. Okay, so 1 for 1, but that's actually kind of funny that Jarvan provided the walls. That's the Narvin, as they say in professional play, correct?
No.
Yeah, but he ulted them into his own wall.
True. I mean, even though Maokai has 3 kills, 3-1 now.
Maokai's not the one you want the kills on.
He's still behind 60 CS. Nar's doubling his CS right now.
Oh, trade's going on mid. Nice E from nice arcane shift from Jaywood to dodge all of the damage from Lux and wins that trade again. Ashe is down almost 20 farm right now. Lux is down like 12. Jungle's down 30, almost 40, and top's down 60. This is a bad situation for Dom Squad for sure. Like late game, I gotta give it to Pentakill here.
No, for sure. Late game, for sure, Pentakill has the better late game. Once the Nidalee, Ezreal, Tristana, and then like Gnar. Once Gnar gets big enough, he literally can do whatever he wants and get like a 4-man ult. Especially with like Jarvan's ult now in play, that just gives him more.
It gives him more surfaces to ult onto. Oh, both snares land here. Ezreal doing some damage with the Essence Flux, but Kaiser Windsor gonna be fine. Last Panda coming from the back here with the Nidalee. Got double buffed, landing, has stacks. Oh my goodness, lands it on Kaiser Windsor. Will he go in? He flashes, goes in! And there's the Lux Laser, which actually misses, unfortunately. That's an aggressive play from Last Panda, as we expect. But yeah, they're gonna be forced to give up mid tower because of that. So if you were a blue team, what would you do right now to come back?
I don't know. Like at this, like I don't want to call it so early, but at this point there isn't really much they can do. Like they're getting denied farm in every lane, right?
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
They're down 20 in mid, 30 in bot, and 70 almost in top. They're down levels, they're down EXP. They lost their mid turret and their bot turret, so they have no.
They're down dragon, they're down towers. So yeah, there's nothing they're not down on. Basically, I think what has to happen is that red team has to start splitting up and trying to go for aggressive plays, and I think blue team still has the potential to get a nice counter engage or a nice. Oh, Kaiser Windsor missing the snare there. Ezreal's there. Spear lands. Oh, Jaywood with a nice follow up on the kill.
Disgusting damage.
God, that's the power of Runeglaive right there. That's 2 Runeglaive users taking down the poor Lux.
Yeah, and like if you think like their only damage item is Runeglaive right now, like not counting the little Ether Wisp, that's all they have. Each of them they were able to like do like half their health.
Oh, Depp forced a flash again against the 2 Runeglaive users. It's a tough situation. Blue has a group early here and really try to press their teamfight potential advantage. I don't think they actually have a huge teamfight advantage, but they have an easier engage than red team does. Depp and Swords and Nyx going for this pink ward. I don't know if they can actually do this without dying. Depp gets snared there, actually gets the EQ off. Swords and Nyx now in a terrible position. Does not have... He does have flash, he does get over the wall, steps on the trap, that's... Spear! Oh. Scary stuff.
Yeah, but now that's dragon, right?
Oh my god! Oh!
Oh my gosh.
What? The banana takes down 2. Oh no. Jeez, that nice ult from Jwood for sure. That is a pretty unexpected double kill, to be honest. I actually did not expect that.
Forgot that was the thing.
Yeah, nice aim by Jwood for sure. Oh man, that now. I don't call games at 18 minutes. In solo queue, I would play this out and tell my team that we can still win. But I'm gonna say right now, this game is gonna be almost impossible for blue team.
Like,
they can't engage. Like, they're too weak.
At this point, Ezreal and Nidalee are both big enough that they can just boom squad and 2v like pretty much whoever they want. They have such long range, and they're able to do such damage from that long range.
Their poke is ridiculous. They have Gnar boomerangs, they have Nidalee spears, they have Ezreal everything. The Tristana has long range. They have Morg to catch. Oh, but wait a minute. Richie getting complacent here and potentially giving him a free kill. Flash from Agent Sexy and gets another kill. But that you don't want kills on Maokai. 4-1 Maokai is not going to carry you. 6-1 AP Ezreal is going to carry you.
Especially since, like, you remember that game when they were playing against, like, Logic Gaming or something like that?
Pentakill?
Yeah, Agent Sexy got all the kills again. He was over Renekton, and he just,
Correct.
Straight tank.
That's true. His
team just got, like, steamrolled. Like, I feel like that's exactly what's happening.
Well, there's the Ezreal. Doesn't get the blue buff. That's a huge win for blue team.
800 damage on the.
Oh, Jwood's caught out a little bit here. I don't know if Jarvan's gonna be able to go in. There's the ult on him. Wait, there's a Lux laser. Oh, and there's a shot. The gun goes to Allen instead of to either Lux or Jarvan. Another. Oh, Snare doesn't quite land. Teleport coming down from Gnar. Richie 5/5 teleporting in here. Doesn't have any rage, so he's not gonna get anything else. But that's a couple good kills for blue team right there. Getting both the Ezreal and the Gnar. A little bit of life, you know. But I don't think it's. Oh my goodness gracious, Depp is almost dead. Agent Sexy has Righteous Glory, Merc Treads, and Cloth Armor. He's not going to do enough. He's really not going to do enough. He can try to peel, like, a Fed Maokai is good because he can peel for you well, but all of his carries, I guess JJ Brosengil is going to have to make some big plays here to really sustain them. If he's able to get all of his damage off, like over the period of fight, and they're able to kill Tristana somehow, maybe they can win, but I still think it's very difficult. Like, Ashe is down what? How much gold is Tristana? Down
Not that much.
What?
1,000?
That's almost 1,000. 700. That's significant. That's for sure. That's Berserker Greaves and the. Oh, Def going in again. Spell Shield from In Your Dreams won't get slowed. And a 7,000 gold difference almost. Or yeah, 7,000 gold difference, more than. This is something of a blowout so far. Despite the fact that they're only down 3 kills, it's just the farm, the laning has not been effective with them, and they're in a really bad position here, taking a ton of damage before the fight. They have so much range here. Lux is unable to counter poke as effectively as Nidalee, Gnar, and Ezreal. I don't know what you do at this point. You have to give a mid tower here. Alistar's going back. Or maybe I guess Morgana's low.
Lux just needs to wait. Lux, Ashe, Maokai just need to wait for as best as they can. But honestly, at this point, like if Gnar.
Oh wait! Agent Sexy going in. Laser goes down, and only Last Panda. Last Panda is stunned by the arrow. Here comes the Jarvan, traps Morgana. Morgana goes down. So does Jarvan. Ooh, spear lands into a Maokai. Here comes the Alistar. Misses the combo, unfortunately. Swords the Nix's ult's very late. He's very low health. He's probably going to go down here. Lux E is not going to zone them well enough, and that is a 2-for-1 in favor of Pentakill.
So I think that was the right idea. It's just that Blue had like pretty much no follow up because they couldn't be in range.
They couldn't get close enough at that point.
Ezreal, Gnar, Nidalee, and what happened there is they went in and they went all in on the Morgana. So like, yeah, congrats, you got the support. Now all their carries.
The weakest member of their team is now dead. What are you gonna do now?
Yeah, right.
But here's JJ Brosengil. He has red buff and he's actually not that weak. He's doing decent damage. Ashe is a strafe or whatever it's called. What's her new Q called? Let me check real quick.
What is the new Q?
It is called Ranger's Focus. Yeah, her Ranger's Focus actually does a lot of damage when she's doing all those rapid auto attacks. Especially with red buff.
Oh, her Q? Yeah.
Yeah. Last Panda here, 128. Actually getting Rod of Ages after Runeglaive. I don't think that's standard. I'm pretty sure
he can do what he wants.
I mean, their team is so far ahead that it doesn't matter. They're almost up 10,000 gold at 23 minutes. This is if you were in plat and you're in solo queue, everyone's been wanting to surrender.
Raging.
Right
Oh my gosh. This guy fed
Everyone's
so
blaming
much.
each other. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's blaming the Jarvan right now. Like, oh shit, jungler. Like no pressure on the lanes. But we're in UPSL, so anything can happen. It's only 2 towers to 0, and or was that 2 dragons to 0? Oh, 5 towers to 0. Never mind. That's 2 dragons to 0. Yeah, this is a bad situation.
Yeah. So what Blue needs to do is Blue needs to like get a quick pick with you know, Ashe ult and then like Lux immediately to follow, Lux to follow, Jarvan to follow.
Well,
Yeah.
they need to find a time that red team isn't grouped and just take out someone who's important. They need to take out Ezreal. They need to take out Tristana, just on a free thing. Then they can probably push. Oh, Richie is behind here. Getting caught a little bit. There's the EQ. It knocks him up, but Kaiser Wizard hits by the spear. Last Panda's going to do a ton of damage here. Ashe arrow onto the last Panda. Taking a lot of damage, but he hops out. Dev is still alive, but he's taking a lot of damage. Ezreal, Morgana ends up killing him. Agent Sexy is very low on it. Very tanky, but still getting focused by the Ezreal, Gnar, and Morgana. Actually, and there's the ult on the last Panda. There's a kill. So currently it's 2 for 1 right now, but red team's actually pretty low. I don't know. I feel like JJ Brosengel has to be more aggressive here. He has to be the one making the plays. He wasn't in that much danger there when they backed off.
Richie was caught, but you know, Gnar's at this point
He's so tanky.
Gnar's passive just gets up so quickly that he turns huge in like 5 seconds.
And here's
They're
another
so low.
dragon.
Ezreal's
Ezreal does a ton of damage. Kaiser Wizard gets called. Oh, it actually takes out the support. That's at least a 1 for 1 with the dragon. JJ Brosengel is running a different direction than towards the next flash from Richie. Stun, slow, knock away, but Jwoot picks up the kill. 8-2-5 AP Ezreal. That is what you hate to see more than anything. Buffs your whole team, like it gives you like progressively more things. And so I think red team's gonna be pretty content here. They're gonna take Baron soon. They have such strong control, even though their jungler is a little bit like his score is not great. They're playing against a it's level 12 Nidalee against level 10 Jarvan.
Yeah, and like you know, he built Cinder Hulk. It was like, if you're gonna build Cinder Hulk, Jarvan's not someone you want to play.
I don't actually know what blue team can do without red team screwing something up. Both teams have a teleport, so it's not like you can like outsplit them. Gnar is very strong, so Maokai can't go against him. No one can go against Gnar right now, one-on-one. Lux is actually decently strong, but her ults haven't been ideal. She's been hitting 1 to 2 instead of 3 or 4 that you would really need for them to mount a successful comeback. Yeah. This is why people don't fear Jarvan anymore, to be honest. He just doesn't have enough impact. He did fine early. I think he like set up a kill or 2 early, but it's just once you start building your items, you don't have anything you can do. You're less tanky than a lot of other junglers. You don't have as much CC as other ones. You don't do as much damage.
I think that 1v1 also like put him very, very.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, his indecisiveness early probably put him particularly behind. Oh my goodness, the damage! There's no way blue team can win this.
Can I just say, Jwoot in previous games may have been an alternate, but today he has put his first team shirt on and he is performing.
Absolutely. Jwoot, I don't even know if he has another game in UPSL. He's, I think, a low gold player stepping up huge here for Pentakill. Pandarina also, with his 206, playing very consistently here. Nice farm. And Asian Sexy's, Alan's probably going to go down here. Oh, he actually flashes out. Okay, I'm just going to say, blue team can't do anything. I don't think there's a world where red team can throw hard enough that blue team can come back on this.
Yeah, unless they DC, but you know this isn't ranked. Like at this point, as blue, I would just like hope that you know the Ezreal like his internet breaks or something like that.
Mr. Yuang, can we just say effectively, you know, as color commentator, I can say whatever I want. I'm just gonna say, this game looks as done as the apple pie in my oven.
Absolutely, that apple pie is very ready to eat.
You better go get.
Ooh, there's a big one. That Lux ult did a ton of damage actually. There's the Ashe arrow onto the last Panda. Here comes blue team. Dep ults too. Nidalee hops out. Richie's in a bad position. Gets the ult onto the Ashe. Ashe has no mana. Ashe gets destroyed by AP Ezreal. And this is a done fight. Actually, last Panda goes down to the Lux. Lux is actually doing a lot of damage. You have to commend Kaiser Windsor here for hitting his spells here and really trying his best to allows him to come back. Oh! Dodges the Ezreal ult too. But this is a double, or gonna be double inhib, almost definitely.
So like you saw you saw what happened. Ash landed a very good ult, but in a time
Jarvan
Ash
followed up.
lands the ult, before they can engage. Morgana can just put the black shield, and whoever's got ulted is gonna get out, like pretty much no matter what.
And red team playing a little safe here. Well, blue team not surrendering, but
Who FFs, please?
I mean, you gotta look at this game objectively. Top is down 60 farm, jungle's down 60 farm, mid's only down 10, and actually Lux is doing good damage, but she's also down 6 kills. 80 carries down 60 kills. Oh, Richie's caught out. Could this be a random kill? Yes, Richie trying to keep blue team in it, but I don't think his efforts will be rewarded. I don't think blue team can push on this.
I want to point out that that Lux ult earlier that got Gnar that low.
Oh,
also
that's 2 kills for it's 2 kills, 4 deaths, 11 assists. Yeah. And Kaizen Windsor still throwing stuff out. Pandorino actually not dying this game so far. Just on a very strong late game also. If blue team had a later scaling comp, I would give them 1% hope. But red team's comp is honestly just so much stronger late. Ezreal now he has his Runeglade finished, his hat finished, his Luden's finished. He's doing a billion damage per millisecond.
Can I just say, Depp here, he's been playing a great supportive game, got 7 assists, but man, he has got to get himself out of combat earlier and avoid those deaths.
Also last Panda, maybe Baron can kill them here? No, red team still lands Baron, yeah. Depp trying to go for a hero play, does not work out unfortunately. Red team actually very low, but Ashe is forced to kill the creeps in base and unable to follow up.
I feel like in all these situations, blue team's doing a lot of damage actually, a respectable amount of damage.
They actually do good damage, they're just unable to actually land the kills because their engages aren't quite synced, they're not able to follow up the way they should.
Yeah, especially since most of the damage, which is definitely coming from the Lux, also comes from a million miles away, right? So after the damage gets done, there's just no follow-up for that.
Yeah, so we look at the number of hats per team. Red team has 2 hats compared to 1 hat from blue team. They're much more stylish.
Yeah, I mean, Alistar has a cowl, which is almost a hat.
That's true. A cow? What? Cow stylish?
You know what they say? Look good, feel good, play well.
That's true. And yeah, this is 11-2. Ezreal does more damage than God himself right now. Dominating, as they say.
Depp just walked in.
Depp does negative damage and has negative health. He doesn't tank anything. They have Baron minions. Oh, and the snipe from Jaywood. God. Oh man, that's just adding insult to injury. This is going to be game. Well played by Pentakill, maintaining their second place spot. It'll be interesting to see if the second time they play Logic Gaming they can take them out, because they're clearly the only second contenders.
Yeah. Blue team just didn't push the advantage when they had to, especially with Jarvan jungler. The point of Jarvan jungle is to
win the early game.
Get everyone ahead in the beginning, and if you can't do that, then you're definitely gonna fall off.
Yeah, I mean the Jarvan can't do anything if his team is behind. He can't engage, and especially if he's behind, he can't tank things. That's why he's not picked as much. He's just not a high priority pick right now. And so let's look at MVPs here. Last Panda came back pretty well, to be honest. I think he played very well, despite the fact his score isn't great. Pandorino played a solid Tristana game. Richie played, I guess, alright top. But Jaywood making the big plays. Picking up the kills, all that matters, and doing definitely doing the most damage overall. I must...
Is this game over already?
Yeah, oh, and yeah, Jaywood did the most... Actually, Lux did very respectable damage, doing almost as much as Ezreal, despite the fact her team was down so much.
Yeah,
but Jarvan... Oh my god, Jarvan did less damage than the Morgana support in the other team.
I think Lux definitely deserves MVP. I think MVP should probably... I don't know. I feel like Ezreal and Nidalee did the same amount. It's just Nidalee did her job getting Ezreal super fed.
And actually, yeah, made the big play killing the Jarvan, despite the fact that she got first blooded.
Yeah, true. But at the same time, Ezreal did go super ham.
Yeah,
So,
like just so strong. Are you kidding? Like he hit that double kill snipe was sick. I'm not gonna lie, that double kill snipe was sick.
Look, today Jwoo was on his game. You might have tried to outrun him. You might have gone through some revolving doors before him, but let me tell you, he was on the other side of the revolving door even when he went in before you.
Well said, well said. Well, talking about what Dong Squad could do better in the future, Kaizen Windsor is a sub for them, I'm pretty sure. So he's probably not going to be...
Wait, no, I think Kaizen Windsor is on the main team. I think Swords and Nyx is a sub.
No, Source and Nyx is definitely on the main team.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna open up the Google Doc right now, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show everyone that Kaizen Windsor is definitely not on the main roster. Let's look at the rosters here for Dong Squad. Dong Squad. Oh, it does have Alex Yu. Well, Swords and Nyx is also on their team. So is Deb. So they have their so they didn't have Unicorn Furies. They had Swords and Nyx probably playing instead of Unicorn Furies.
Yeah, they did.
So I guess he was a sub, but he's not. He's actually on the team. I didn't realize these guys were actually all on the actual team.
No. Both those people are on the team.
Jwoot, I'm pretty sure is a sub. What team are they? They're Pentakill. Yeah, Jwoot is not on their team. So Jwoot doing very well to step up in a substitute position.
Can we just say Jwoot is trying to prove to his manager that he deserves first team playing time?
Actually, Jwoot seems like a very strong subber, especially what his low official ranking is. And so let's wrap up this game a little bit. Blue team, Dong Squad, they need to focus on their laning a little bit more. They were just down so much in lanes individually. Each lane was down so much farm, and it was just so hard for them to come back. And maybe think about I think their team composition ideal was not weak.
Yeah, it wasn't. But I think at the same time, you have to be able, especially against this all po comp, you have to be able to commit and you have to be able to follow up. And they do have Morgana, which is disengage second probably only to Janna.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well played by Pentakill. They're showing that they continue to deserve the second place slot. I think let's wrap this up. I am Neil, Huge Noodle Brilliant Zhang, joined by my housemates Chris, Ludicrous Lou, and David, the Shields. And I was joined today by you, Neil Brett Zhang, Wang. Any last remarks, you?
No.
Okay, well, good night, everyone, and we'll see you guys in the next one.